Hey guys, so we're back at Universal today. It's sort of a special day. Today is what we're gonna call Halloween Horror Nights 29.5.
Right.
If you're unfamiliar with Halloween Horror Nights, it's one of the premier Halloween events in the country. Definitely the premier Halloween event in Orlando. Universal Studios closes down at night and reopens as Halloween Horror Nights, where they have anywhere from 10 to 14 different haunted houses, plus scare zones, special food, all kinds of events. It got canceled this year because the same reason everything else got canceled. They've decided to open up 2 houses during the day, and today is the pass holder preview for those 2 houses. This is the first time Universal's ever done this, so we feel real privileged to be here. The houses will still be just as scary, still just as dark. It's just during the day instead of at night.
Yeah, I'm super excited to be scared, that is.
So there's a couple of other things going on we're gonna do today. There's a scarecrow hunt where you can search out different scarecrows throughout the park, and you get a sort of a passport stamped, and then at the end, you get a bag of candy. So we're gonna do that, make it something to eat. Gonna be in line for a while probably for the houses, but I'm looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to this all week.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the greatest show on earth.
Felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold.
We've also got another little special something. Today, Jen is rocking the very first Lost in a Wonderland t-shirt. I haven't gotten mine yet, but she got hers in the mail yesterday. This is the women's 100% cotton version. There's several different ones, but it's got the words on the front. It's got the logo with the YouTube address on the back. Comes in like 7 or 8 different colors, 3 or 4 different styles for women, 3 or 4 different styles for men. So here you go, world premiere.
All right, so we've actually stopped in the Universal store to pick up our map for the Scarecrow Hunt. This is some of my favorite things to do in the park, is the little scavenger hunts that they have. So your first stamp is going to actually be here in the store, and they made it pretty easy for you because you actually have a map, so you don't really have to hunt them down, you just have to go see them. Give it a try, we're going to. And then at the end of it, they're gonna give us a sample candy bag, is what it says. So let's see what we get.
Funny, but you know the 3P, you know what I'm talking about? They're literally dancing around the break room right now. It's hilarious. Really? Wait, why?
Gotta get a drink on.
There you go. So once you get your, how many spots is it?
13.
So ooh, that makes sense.
13.
So once you get your 13 stamps, there's 2 locations to redeem it and get your candy. One is the San Francisco Candy Company, and then one is the Universal store at the front of the park. Okay, guys. Well, we just sit down in Mel's Diner to get a little lunch.
And air conditioning.
And air conditioning. But we went over to the Skeleton Bar, went through there, and it's a little confusing when you walk through there because when you walk in, there's an area for food, and they do have one or two drinks there. And so we were under the impression that was the only place that you could order. So it turns out that that's where they have food, and the non-alcoholic drink, which we got, is the frozen candy corn, which tastes a lot like a candy corn, but it's a little too sweet for me.
It's just sugar. It's frozen sugar.
Basically. But anyway, once you finish that portion, which is in the front room, then you can walk into a secondary room. This is highly themed. It's dark and skeletons and all kinds of spookies.
And we got some photos, so we'll post them in here.
Boom. So then there's also a secondary location to purchase alcoholic drinks in there, which because we'd already purchased that one, we didn't get any. But we're gonna have a little lunch now here at Mel's. Got a little cheeseburger action, and then we are heading out to go get in line for our first of 2 haunted houses today.
And we actually got the barbecue brisket burger that's the annual pass holder burger.
We just finished up our burgers at Mel's Diner. What'd you think?
It was good. I would definitely suggest requesting an extra side of barbecue sauce that's on there. That was really good.
Yeah, I agree. I liked it a little more than she did. She thought it was kind of dry.
Yeah, I mean, because that's the only sauce that's on it though.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
so
sure.
there's no mayo, no
Right.
anything like that.
But
So
it-
the
but it has-
barbecue sauce is the only thing.
It's got barbecue sauce, brisket meat, Munster cheese, and an onion ring. So worked really well together. Very happy.
It was good.
So we just finished up at the Five and Dime. Five and Dime is also the exit to the Bourne Spectacular, and it's also the home of most of the Universal Classic Monsters merchandise. When the tribute store is not open, that's where you can come and find your monster merchandise, at least for now.
All right, guys, we've completed our stock. So let's go get our candy for our Halloween Horror Nights line to go see the haunted houses. Come along. Oh, which one do you want?
Candy corns.
Okay, I want the pink drinks.
There's 2 additional food trucks out today. One of them has twisted taters, and then one of them has it's like chicken and waffle and sort of nacho-esque sort of things. Okay, it's now time. We're about to go get in line. How long do you think the line's gonna take?
45 minutes.
It's about what I guess. We'll keep it timed.
Okay. Are you filming the princess? Hey guys, so just make sure that you bring an umbrella because you are literally standing right out in the middle of everything. So if the sun's out, the rain comes, you are not going to be able to protect yourself in line. So make sure you do that.
Okay, well, we finished the Bride of Frankenstein house. What'd you think?
At first it wasn't too scary until you got a little further in it.
Yeah, so I mean, I didn't think it was scary, and I'm not saying that because I'm a big tough guy. I didn't really think it was scary. There were a couple of, actors that produced some jump scares, but unfortunately this year they're all behind plexiglass, and I guess I'm grateful that we have anything, so I'm not complaining, but I did think that it took away from the scare of it. But you don't really like haunted houses, so
I haven't been in a whole lot of them. So,
Okay.
I mean, take that.
so we are currently in line now for what's this called? Revenge
The Tooth Fairy?
Tooth
Or
Fairy?
something like that. Tooth Fairy. We'll get the title of it down below.
Anyway, we were told by some team members earlier that this is the scarier of the 2 houses that are open. So we are looking forward to this, or at least I am looking forward to this. I don't know Jen is.
I'll just hang on and close my eyes. I'll be okay.
She might be having a margarita or 2 with dinner tonight. Calm her nerves. But I know we've got quite a long line. The last one took us about 50 minutes all in from the time we got in line till we were out of the house. I think the walk through the house took about 5 minutes. So maybe 45 minutes in line. We're expecting kind of the same this time around. Okay, so it's now been about 50 minutes in line. And
It's hot. Bring water.
It's very hot.
An umbrella.
So I don't know if you can, I'm gonna show you this. This is so we've already been down this. We've been up one area, down there, and now we got all that to go. And then behind this green fence is another whole switchback. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be filming this or not, but we are backstage. And I just wanted you to see the Hogwarts Express coming up behind us. This is obviously the track. And you can see one of the trains goes backwards. And then there's a switch track right over here where they'll cross each other, and you'll see the other one coming in forward. And here comes the other one coming the other direction. Anyway, little view behind the curtain. All right, guys. Well, we just finished the second house, Revenge of the Tooth Fairy.
Yes,
Much better house.
definitely.
A little scarier, better story, more scare actors, better theme, all over a better house. So we got in line at 2:55 for that one.
Yeah.
We got out of line. Took us about an hour and 20 minutes all in from the time we got into the line until we got through the house. I think the house took a little bit longer too. I think this one maybe,
They went a
good
little
8
more in
minutes.
depth. They were able to come closer to you.
Oh, the scare actors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and they're just, I think that there were probably 2 or 3 times the number in that
Yeah.
house. Anyway, both were great. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun.
Thank you, Universal,
Yeah,
for doing
thank you.
something.
Absolutely. This would have been our first year at Halloween Horror Nights as Orlando residents. There's many things that we're missing out in 2020, but this year we got a little bit of Halloween Horror Nights, so that's awesome. We're so glad. We love it here at Universal. They take care of their pass holders.
For sure.
We're gonna head out of the park. Thank you guys for coming with us today. We had so much fun. I think now we're gonna go meet some friends and get some dinner,
Yes.
because we haven't had enough food today. Anyway, guys, as always, if never lost, then never found.
So go get lost.